The Innovation Award Showcase is amazing. It actually has the best of the best, as CES has already put them out together. The bad news is you're going to see is all the display cases are backlit, bottom-lit, glowing things. So it's fun to kind of look at them, but nothing I can show you really. Day 4, back at the Sands, Eureka Park. It's gonna be crazy down there, but we can do it. Well, here it is, Eureka Park, where the weirdest and the best and the most innovative and the most desperate are looking for whatever they're looking for. Let's go see. All right, so I'm here with Edgar at the Dpunggol booth, and Edgar is the mascot for this really, really clever interactive storytelling app that they have, and they have these really cool stories, and the stories are designed to get children to be creative and creative problem solvers. The stories have been actually made by educators, which is really important here, but the neat part is that they're interactive, where the children have to be able to solve problems within the stories, and they can solve them in different ways using some of the augmented reality. Apparently voice recognition is even coming soon as well. So there are 40 stories that have been developed, and they're freemium, so certain ones are free and then you get to pay more for more later. Really, really nice, very innovative, and it's actually very engaging. That's what called me over. This guy called me over. I mean, apparently his goggles go down. Isn't that awesome? But anyway, so these look really, really nice, and it's available right now on the App Store. When walking around Eureka Park, you're gonna see that a lot of them are arranged by country. Right now I'm walking through La French Tech, and you're seeing all these different country startups. A lot of them are state-sponsored, which is nice, but a lot of them are just organized. So some of it's going to seem better than others. Some of them, you could say they're really serious about where they're going with it, and some of them, it's just people who are here to sit in their booths and do nothing. But the French is huge here. Well, some would argue that this is the best gadget of the conference. I'm standing here at the ClearUp booth. I saw this last year, but it's worth seeing again. Apparently, this is instant sinus relief. So what you do is you drag until it tells you that it vibrates, which tells me I'm in the right spot, and it does this little therapeutic thing, and then I can keep going and do it again. The cool thing is last year was all like, well, when, if, wherever. This year it's out, $150. You can get this right now. It's called ClearUp, and it's on my list. So this is very, very fun. I'm at the PeriPage booth, and they have this little device over here. What does this device do? Really simply, it's a Bluetooth thermal printer. Look at that, isn't that great? This only costs $45. It's available right now, Amazon, other places. And the paper comes in these little 3-packs, and it's only $3 for a 3-pack. So that's really cool. They even have, oops, dropped it. They even have stickers, so if you want to do this, thermal stickers as well. This is really, really nice. What I like about it is it's not only convenient, but it's cute, and I think that makes good tech. So again, it's called PeriPage. So I'm at the Espresso booth. They have Espresso Displays, and I'm sitting in front of the Display 15. All right, it looks like a monitor, but wait, it's not a monitor. Go ahead and unplug it for me and hand it to me. This is the world's thinnest portable monitor. That's right, this is it. That's all it is. Powered over USB-C or a power bank if you're using HDMI. But wait, there's more. This is the stand. Stand comes down and folds flat. So the whole thing folds flat. Right now it's on Indiegogo, but when it goes retail, they're expecting less than $300. And you've got different sizes. What are the different sizes?
13.3 and 15.6.
13.3, 15.6. It's a full-size monitor. And again, look how thin this is. Put that in your bag, and that base, beautiful. Don't forget the name, Espresso Displays. So there is this box here called HoloSchool. There's nobody at the booth. And it's a standard implementation of Pepper's Ghost. As you can see, 3 images on the tablet and then 3 semi-reflected images. But you know what I really like is I like the idea that someone is trying to create content around the development for this. So good on them. I don't know how to pronounce the name of the university, so I'm not going to try wrong, but a HoloSchool 3D hologram learning kit. I like the way this sounds. So one of the things you're going to see a lot of at CES is a whole corridor of universities representing their projects and their startups. And you know what? That wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Case Western Reserve University, who really has pioneered bringing these startups out here to CES. And they, I think, at one point had the most number of booths for a single institution. And now you see everybody's here. All the schools are coming. But you know what? Case Western did it first, which I can say because, you know, I work for them. And I'm a triple alum. So I'm standing here with Nicolas Baldeck, who has invented the smart potato. And I mean, he didn't invent the potato, he invented the way to make it smart. He's created this piece of tech that when you plug it into the potato, it really does this. And it is powered by the potato, like those potato clocks, but smarter. And once this is connected, it connects to your phone via Bluetooth, and literally the Bluetooth connection is powered by the potato, but it's more than that, because once it's connected, the app, you can ask the app on your phone questions, and it sends it to the potato, and the potato, via artificial intelligence, sends back the answer. So using TensorFlow neural networks, it actually generates an answer, kind of like a Magic 8 Ball, but smarter. But still, it's an electrical powered potato. It's the world's first smart potato, and it's by this guy, Nicolas Baldeck, who literally is looking for work. And this is the greatest ad campaign ever. But more importantly, if you want one, it's only $30 on Indiegogo. God bless you and your smart potato. So I'm standing at the WOWCube booth, and I got some of their pre-pressed materials, and I was really excited by it. It looks like a Rubik's Cube, but it's actually a digital puzzle gaming system and more. It isn't out yet, it won't be out till mid-2020, but it's really exciting. So it does turn like a Rubik's Cube. There's actually all these little screens in here. There's already 10 games out for it, and it's done a lot with tilt sensors and with shaking, which is really nice as well. The real trick is that can you make an electronic game system where kids can play, where they're not stuck just staring at a screen, where they get the kinetic motion in there and something that they're going to keep their interest more than just a standard small little toy. They're putting out an SDK so other people can develop for it, and what's neat is that once you have it, if you want to, when it's in standby mode, you can put it on a desk and use it just like a regular widgets thing. Anyway, it's called the WOWCube. It's very, very exciting looking, and I can't wait to get my hands on one. This one's fun. You see the closet behind me? There's no light in there. What instead there is a product called Luminook. It's right now, it's on Kickstarter. It's a $60 product, and what you get is a LED strip and mounting to be able to wrap it around like the door frame, what you see here, so that the whole room is, a very small room, is lit up. It's got a motion sensor and a battery pack. Battery pack is on the floor over there, lasts 4 to 5 weeks. And there's an app on your phone, so you just charge it. The nice part is that you open up the door, it turns on, you can use it. Lights up the whole room, don't have to worry about an overhead light. It's a nice little kit. There's another one over here. Look at that, the whole room's lit up and there's no room at all. It's called Luminook, and I can see this working. Very exciting. I'm holding in my hand the Sonar Pen. Now, when I looked at the thing, it's like always the world, I hate the world's first. Everyone's the world's first, but he didn't say first. It says the world's most affordable smart pen. I'm like, well, wait a second, how much is affordable? Well, the Apple Pencil is $99, but this is $35, and this exists. You can go out to Amazon or their website right now and buy it. It's called the Sonar Pen. It plugs in via your port, and what it does is pressure-sensitive drawing pen. So if he draws lightly, you're gonna see light, and if he draws lightly, you're gonna see light, and the harder he presses, the bigger it gets. And what's nice is they partner with a lot of different software packages out there that are compatible with it. It's called the Sonar Pen, and for $35, how can you go wrong? Even more exciting, it turns out very soon it's going to be compatible with the Nintendo Switch. So here's a fun one. I'm looking right now at the SketchBoard Pro, and it's funny because it's stupidly smart. And the idea is if you use an iPad and you do art on it, and like my students do all their art on an iPad, it's inconvenient. It's only this big, and if you're used to drawing on a traditional drawing board, you want it to be bigger, and you've got the big board and the little piece of paper. So you put that together, and what you have is a SketchBoard Pro. And what it is it's basically a container that makes your iPad into a very viable drawing platform. Right now it's on what platform, Indiegogo? And it's $50. Beautiful. If you've got an iPad and you want to draw better, there you go.
Now, okay, this is screen-friendly ink.
Wow.
And it can also print on skin. That's why we call it a screen-friendly ink. And if you want to print on the cookies, you can print with edible ink. Yeah.
Cool. That very interesting but difficult demo was about the Evebot Printhead. Now that print pen uses a single cartridge and it comes in one color, and they have different cartridges though. The cartridge that they were showing me was their default blue, which is skin safe, so you can basically print temporary tattoos. They also have a food safe one, and of course others as well. It's kind of nice. They have a big brother one that is the full color edible one, and that was like a $2,000 printer, and they'd already sold it. But it's a pretty neat thing to be able to just swipe and print. A couple people have done it before, but they look like they're good to go. So I'm at the Camtouch booth, and this is a very interesting bit of technology. The idea being that I can turn anything into an interactive surface. So how does this work? Well, there's really two modules. The first is that there's a camera module that they're putting right underneath the display, underneath the projector. And the second is this pen, this magic pen, this infrared pen. All right, so what she's gonna do is, I'm gonna turn around, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to draw on the screen mid-air just by waving this pen around. There's a screen, there's the projector, and of course, there's the little camera, which means if I grab this, I can come over here and I can actually draw. Look at that. This is me drawing in midair. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, I could draw better, but you know me, I don't draw very well. Look at that. So I could do this with any projector. If I did it on a screen, I'd have to have the camera going the other direction. But there it is, the Camtouch, and it's only $349. I'm at the TourBox booth, and I'm very excited to be here because I actually contributed to this Indiegogo campaign, and I have one of these. And now you have to pay more because you did an Indiegogo. It's $160, $170?
$169.
$170 for this. This is really cool. It's a TourBox. This thing, it's like all these little knobs and buttons and sliders, completely configurable. Really, if you're an advanced Photoshop person, this is the tool for you. And it's really, really small, and it's just beautiful. Again, highly quality, and it's called the TourBox. And I can tell you, I own one. Quick one. Now, you know I've been complaining all day about research and development ones or prototypes, and I don't want to see prototypes, but sometimes I do want to see prototypes. And you know how 3D printers work, you put the filament in, it builds the layers. Well, these guys here, they brought in a prototype, and these layers, oh yeah, these are layers, but this isn't PLA plastic, this isn't ABS plastic, this is glass. They are working on the world's first glass 3D printer. And while it's still in just R&D phases, think about it. So here I am with the guys from IronBull Tanks, and I was really excited because, you know, look at these, they're like remote control toy tanks, and I'm like, how much are they? And they're like, no, we don't sell tanks. We have a whole system. It's a franchise. What they do is you go out, and these tanks are going to be bigger, and they're going to be metal, and they're going to shoot like plastic bullets, and you're going to go out and you're going to rent them, and you're going to go in like a big city, and it's sort of like a laser tag, but you're remote controlled giant metal tanks at each other thing. This is like macho remote heaven. So it'll be a franchise opportunity. So you're going to go set up these things up. So you're going to go, hey everybody, let's go shoot our tanks at each other from IronBull Tanks. Is that right?
That's right, yeah.
There you go. Do you like science? I like science. This guy loves science. And at Vivid Books, what they're creating is augmented reality textbook sort of pages, worksheet things to teach science concepts to kids. But it's not for you, it's not for your kids, it's actually for the schools. They're building curriculum-based school kits so that they'll be able to put them in the schools to play with the existing tablets. This is what it looks like on the worksheet, but then you put it on the tablet and look at that, how the internal combustion engine works. Oh, he's got more. Look at these.
This is why friction is actually important in our lives, right? Or in here, some cool hydrostatic pressure.
You really want to admire their business model because trying to sell these to the parents or the kids, it's a hard sell. But getting them into the schools, getting it integrated into curriculum and standardizing it to what people need is very, very smart. So he's going to lubricate my neck, just fine. He's just using a lotion, it could be any lotion. And then he's using the Strig, which uses microcurrents, and he's just gonna rub it up and down.
I didn't use any pressure on it.
There's no pressure on this? It feels like you're pushing really hard.
Because this is made of stainless steel. That's why it's giving easier. So you don't need any pressure on it.
No pressure. There's microcurrent going on right now?
Yeah, microcurrent going on. The microcurrent gives you a faster recovery of the muscle.
Oh, wow.
It's all the shape of it.
So wherever it's metal,
Yep.
I can use to push on the muscle.
Yes.
Sorry about my hairy chest, everybody. $219 in the US market, and it's called the Strig.
Yes, Strig.
The Strig. I saw these guys 2 years ago, and I really wanted to do a better video for them. This is TexEnergy, and what they sell is portable wind turbines. So this is the Infinite Air. It's not very big, right? But with a 12-mile-an-hour wind, you can get it started, and it'll give you, how many?
12 volts.
12 volts, 2 amps. Look at that. 24 watts. And how much does it sell for?
$380.
$380. Isn't that amazing? Look at this. So if you're going to somewhere where the wind is reliable, you can just keep getting power forever for free. Well, mine's at $380. This is awesome. It's from TexEnergy. You know, it's funny. There's a lot of solar people out here, but only one guy doing wind. All right, so I stopped at the Scoocase booth, and look at this. There's nothing like this. It is a 3-in-1. It's an electric suitcase, it's an electric scooter, and you can take the suitcase off, and it's an electric skateboard. It's $1,500. It's got a 15-mile range. Kind of do everything at once. So you can start off with the basics, and then you can just, when you get where you're going, just get out of town. I have nothing to show you at this booth. I'm at the Techless booth. And what they've done is they figure you spend too much time on your phone, you spend too much time being distracted when your cell phone should be just the bare minimum. So what they've created for Android is basically that, a new OS that is minimalistic. They call it Essentials, but it's the same thing. Very simple, get what you need done and nothing else. And it's called?
The Wise Phone.
The Wise Phone. And how much does it cost?
It's a monthly subscription, $14.99 for the first phone, $4.99 for every phone in the family after that.
So it's pretty cool. Simplify your life by stripping it down. I'm at the Tactile Pro booth, and they have the world's first tablet PC for the visually impaired. Very interesting. See how they're translating from image to their screen, and then how you can really feel it. It's amazing. So I'm at the IFLEX booth, and they sell the iFlex and the iFLEX Mini. It's so cool, it's stupid. And all you gotta do is shape it any way you want. This would be for my phone. I don't have a phone. Here, you give me your phone. All right, give me my phone. Look, I got a phone, everybody. Oh, he's gonna get all tight there for me. I can do it this way, I can do it this way, but I really can fold it any way I want. And then I take the big one and I turn it into this. But you know what the best part about this is that when I'm done, I can make it flat, put it in the case. This is under 20, this is under 13, pretty awesome. I can carry this with me. It's the iFlex and the iFlex Mini. It's a dangerous time at CES. Everybody is closing early. They're packing up to go, and nobody wants to carry their stuff back with them. So if you know what you're doing and you talk to the right person, people will just give you their product for cash. All sorts of things you can't get in the United States, all sorts of things you shouldn't have in the United States. But no, I'm gonna behave this year. I'm gonna buy nothing from these vendors, but you'd be surprised. So there you go. All right, so that was the pocket guitar and pocket drums. The pocket guitar sells for $60, the pocket drum sells for $200. And even though I said I wouldn't, because they were closing, they gave it to me for 30 bucks. So I do own the pocket guitar. Don't be mad at me. You have to let me do something once in a while. If only I ate vegetables. I am so excited by this. I'm at the Tigout booth, and he's like, do you like pastry? And I'm like, excuse me. And what it turns out is, if you want good gourmet pastry whenever you want and one at a time, then you come over here and you get the Tigout. So what is the Tigout? The idea is that you buy pods of pre-mixed perfect, best, fanciest pastries there is. And then what happens is it's like in an adult easy bake oven. Open it up and look inside. Now the good news is I can actually make 2 at a time, but I come over here very carefully, I pull it out, and look at that. Gourmet pastry whenever I want. Awesome. You'll be able to buy the pods, you'll be able to buy the unit. This is exciting. So the unit will cost around $400, and each pod will be about $1.50. And this is his last one. They just announced the show is closing. I'm gonna have the scone. That is so good. This best of show. And with that, CES 2020 is over. I have shot hundreds of these videos. I've seen amazing products. I've seen good ones, I've seen bad ones. I hope that you will, again, like, share, follow, tell your friends, and remember, I'm the king of the 1-minute pitch, so if you need me, just reach out. I'm Jared Bendis.